Hey guys, welcome to my new series called Old Maplestory. This is basically going to be a series about reminiscing the old Maplestory, like the good old times. There's just so many memories associated with it that I want to get out, and you'll be able to fully enjoy the series if you turn your empathy level up to max, or your feelers up to max, I guess. I'm not talking about the first days of Maplestory, or when it just came out, like closed beta testing, or right after closed beta. I'm talking about the couple of golden years, maybe during 2009, 2010, or even 2008, I think. It's been about 6 years or so. It's pretty crazy. I started playing Maple when I was in grade 6 or something. I was 14, can't really remember. And yeah, so basically before Nexon took over Wizet, and that's why the episode today is named I Really Am From Wizet. And if you can remember, I'm not sure if you Youngbloods can remember this, but the old people who played the old Maplestory, if you remember Cody, who was standing just chilling around in Genesis, and if you click him, he'll say, "I'm telling you, I really am from Wizet." And yeah, and he was beside the portal of Genesis Training Grounds 1, 2, and 3, which was an awesome time, and an awesome place to chill, just to troll noobs and CS, or not CS, that's the league, KS the noobs, not let them train at all, just make it an awful experience for them, which was really fun. But I can't believe Nexon took that away from us. What I would give to go back to just chilling in Genesis Training Grounds. I'm not actually sure if there's a portal there anymore, or where that portal leads, if there is a portal. I should really check it out. Anyway, now on to Maple Island. So when you first create the character and then go in-game for the first time. I just remember Roger and his stupid apple. You eat it and you lose like 50% of your health. And then doing some quests for Mary, killing some snails for May, and getting the relaxer from Pio at Amherst. And just the word Amherst gives me all sorts of awesome memories. But actually, the first time I created my Maple character, I didn't go to Amherst to get the relaxer. You know, the crossroads between Amherst and the dock? I think I just chose the dock, and then I collected, I think it was 850 mesos or something like that for Rich, so I can go on the boat. I didn't know where the boat led. I just wanted to go on the boat. And then, yeah, when I got to Lith Harbor, I had no idea where to go. This is like my first time playing Maplestory, so I had no idea about job advancements and like what I should put for my SP. So I basically put 1 point into every single SP option I have, starting from level 1, and now I'm like level 11 without a job. And so I had like 12 strength, 12 dex, 12 int, 12 luck, and like more HP than I was supposed to have. And then I bumped into this guy. I remember this very clearly. He was a warrior, and he had one of those silver warrior helmets with the little pointy arrow on top, and he had his studded polearm, which I thought was the coolest thing ever. Like the studded polearm, I'm not sure if you Youngbloods know about this polearm, but I think it still should be in the weapon shop. It's like a level 20 something polearm, and it kind of looks like Pocky, but it's like it has a silver tip and it's got studs on it. And that was the coolest thing ever. He actually talked to me. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" I'm like, "I have no idea what I'm doing, man." And he actually took me to Pirion, and he told me about job advancements, and he said, "Hey, you should become a warrior." And I did. And then he gave me he bought me a longsword or broadsword. The sword that's just a little bit wider than the beginner sword you get, and he was like the coolest guy. I remember it to this day. It's a fond memory. Anyway, back on topic. So back in the day, mages actually leveled or job advanced at level 8, whereas all the other jobs, warrior, bowman, thief, they job advanced at level 10. So if you want to be a mage, you gotta think ahead and get off that Maple Island early to go to Grendel, the very old, and get your job advancement. And then there was the strength mage, which was kick-ass. They used like mace or blunt weapon, I think. And then there was dexless warriors, which can't really hit anything unless you're funded. I guess back in the day you would fund yourself with dex equipment, so you can go pure strength. Or HP warriors, they just put their HP up and then they become just super tanks and use that one mobbing skill you get that uses up your HP to mob monsters. There was pure dex bowman and dexless sin or dit. Now back then, bowman and sin assassin, when they like throw their projectiles or shoot their projectiles, they had to be far away from the monsters, right? And now it's like no skills required. You can stand like 1 meter from them and shoot right in their face. But before, you actually ended up punching them if you were sin, or slamming them with your bow or crossbow if you were a bowman or archer. And now it's like, doesn't matter anymore, whatever. All that skill-based training attack. I was a sin main, and yeah, the jump and the attack combo, you know what I'm talking about, to get farther away from the monster so you can actually throw the shooting star at them. That was good times. And so yeah, there was the Sindit, which was the mixture from assassin and bandit, and what they would do is job advance into a bandit, but then sometimes keep their claw on to throw projectiles using Lucky 7. And it was particularly useful in Ludi PQ, which is just full of awesome times, but I'm not going to get to that PQ in this section, or in this episode. And yeah, back then there were no Genesis PQ or golems that you could grind on all the way up to like level 30. What you would do is grind from level 8 or level 10, depending on which job you are. And I remember grinding at the slime tree a lot, and the slime tree was an awesome place. The artwork is awesome, the music is awesome, and I would find some parties in the slime tree and just grind away at the slimes. It was so cool. And Pig Beach, that one armored pig that everybody is afraid of and can't actually kill. Ribbon pigs, if you remember, there's a path from Lith Harbor to, I think, Hennessy's, and then there were these there was this platform full of ribbon pigs, and it was partially blocked out by trees, and that was really cool. I mean, I don't think they have it anymore, but yeah, I can remember that map really well, and I grinded there for a very long time. Octopus at Kerning, just stumps or sturges from stumps from Perion, sturges from the Kerning subway area. And back in the day, nobody took the taxi because we couldn't afford it, especially the lower level players. So we walked to all these destinations, and yeah, we knew the maps very well. We knew exactly which portal is which, and we just knew Victoria Island in the back of our heads. And this was a time when all the top guilds were in the making, and the rankings, nobody was level 200 yet. I don't even know if that was the level cap back then. But the top player was Tiger, and then it was Fangblade, and then Sushi, and Curry is Hot. I remember Sushi, there was like a joke about like her porn pics going viral or something. It's funny because like it's just pixels, right? Like her Maplestory character icon or whatever. Yeah, and those were the famous 4, I guess. I'm not sure if there was someone else that I'm missing, but yeah, as far as I can remember, that was the famous 4. And then Tiger quit and then Sushi quit, and then Fangblade became number 1, and I think Korea's Hot was number 2 or something. And now they're just all gone, and it's like some prison inmate dude that's number 1, and then there's like Zero by Divide. I mean, that doesn't even make sense. Yeah, I'm just saying the good old times where Tiger was number 1. That was pretty cool. So yeah, this wraps up today's episode, I guess, of Old Maplestory. Next episode, I would like to get into some, I guess, kerning PQ, and then traveling to Orbis and Ludibrium and all that for the first time. It's pretty cool. Yeah, see you next time.